Okay, we're back with another episode of High Rated Edison, and today we have Surge 99 with 1024 versus Double Cigarette with 1332. So both players in the top 100, but Double Cigarette quite deep into the top 100. Opening hands are Lumina, Foolish, Necro, Lila, and Threatening Roar, so some kind of Lightsworn build, versus Sirocco, Bottomless, Sirocco, Raikou, Dust Shoot, and Allure. So some kind of Vayu build, and what a hand the Vayu player has drawn here. So, going to start with the Allure. Picks up Hamster and Dad. Wow. Okay, this keeps getting better. Pitches the Sirocco. Sets the Hamster, Bottomless, and Dust Shoot, and passes. Yeah. Okay, draws into the Plague. Going to lose the Lumina now to the Dust Shoot. Hands known. Yeah, this might be quite a quick game one. So Lila coming down now. That's going to get Bottomless. I'm going to set the Threatening Roar. So at least going to get another turn out of this. Draws into Gale now. Flips the Hamster. Going to set the Raikou. Going to go to battle. Probably not going to use it. Yeah, I think if I'm Surge, I'm not using it there. Sets the other Raikou. So this is double Raikou. Draws into the MST now, just a turn too late. Going to start with the Foolish, probably for the Wolf. Yeah, Wolf coming out now, this is nice. Plague Spreader. Yeah. Goyo. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to Goyo take the Hamster. Yeah, I'm liking this. Going to Plague now. Plague for the Stardust. This is nice. This is really nice. That was really well converted from the resources they had to put up. Yeah, Stardust with a Threatening Roar and take an 18 defense body. Okay. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately the Gale is just going to be like the one card Stardust out, as it always is. But they are going to get to Threatening Roar, so they are going to get to keep the Stardust, and hopefully they're going to be able to proc of Raikou, use the Stardust, and then have it come back with its full attack. So Hamster going into attack mode now. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. So Surge is going to use the Stardust, bring it back in M phase. Going to set the Necro, set the MST, and pass. M phase. Stardust going to come back with its full attack. Yeah, I mean they can just Gale again this turn, but this is a better position than they were in. So Gale gonna half the Stardust now. How many darks are they on? They're not on any darks yet. Okay, so the Dad's not live just yet. The Gale gonna try and battle over the Stardust. Stardust. Oh, okay, this is nice. Yeah, this is really clever. So they're gonna MST target itself. Target anything. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, target the opponent's face down probably. Use, because you can't target itself, I'm assuming. Use the Stardust to negate their own MST to save the Stardust for next turn. Yeah, Gale going to go into the Hamster. That's going to be successful. Flip the Raikou, destroys the Necro, mills Gauze. There's no way. There's just no way. Mills 3 darks. God, who did Surge piss off before this game? Okay. Yeah, they're going to tribute the Raikou for the Sirocco. Use the Gale and the Sirocco into a Dark End. Bigger than the Stardust. Yeah, and then next turn they've got Vayu, Sirocco to modulate the levels back down to 3 for the Dad. Okay, picks up Trunade. That's not going to do anything here. Going to set it as a bluff. Draws into the Rotor on this side. Yeah, this is tough. Dark End. Yeah. Sends, doesn't destroy, so that is going to work. 21. Yeah, Rotor. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely over. Yeah, because it was Rotor, grab, Armonite, dump, Vayu, yeah, make Armed Wing, and that's just enough for game. Okay. Going on to game 2 now. It was a rough one for Lightsworn. Opening hands this game are Solemn, Vayu, Caius, Sirocco, Allure, Celestia, Trunade, Threatening Roar, Garroth, Lila, and Wolf. I don't know how I feel about Threatening Roar and Lightsworn. We saw it used at 3 in the list that won the PPG Day 1 recently. And it does feel good because you see a lot of Glads and stuff on the ladder now. But yeah, I think the Lightsworn community kind of go back and forth between Threatening Roar. But yeah, it's been working out okay for Surge. Going to start with the Lila, Threatening Roar, Mills, Reincarnation, Card Trooper, Jane. Okay, not terrible. Gonna draw the Sirocco for turn. Gonna Allure, draw Dad and Rota. Wow, this Dad is so loyal. Rota coming out now for Greffa. Yeah, this Greffa's really good. So Greffa pitch Vayu, dump Sirocco. Yep. These two out for Armed Wing, and we're about to see the Threatening Roar come in handy. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, and yeah, they decide to end the turn. Yeah, this Lila would have just converted so well into a set Solemn. But yeah, we don't make those mistakes at this level. So it draws into the Lumina. Yeah, that Lumina's tough because you have two kind of plays here. You either have Lumina into Jane, just try and mill your way out of it, or Lumina maybe even into Arcus. Arcus Garroth to try and like mill and draw your way out of it, or you have this Celestia line, which I think is definitely the better one. So Celestia going to pop 2, mills 4. God, Surge cannot catch a break. 4 spells. You just milled 4 spells. This is unreal. Okay. They're going to go about now, getting for 23. How many darks have they left in grave? 2. Okay. Yeah. Draws into Raikou now. Raikou's good. We haven't got Arcus in rotation for the Lumina yet. Let's see if they can get to an Arcus, maybe to turn this off. Sets a Solemn as well. Okay, so Solemn can get MST'd. Yeah, they're going to go for it. I think that's what I'd be doing. Yeah, Lumina coming out now. Pitching the Wolf, bringing back the Lila. Yeah, would you bring back the Lila? I think you want to pitch the Wolf. Yeah, so I think that's fine. Yeah, you know it's not frogs, I guess, so the Jane doesn't matter. I really like the whole Lumina Garroth combo, where you can like pitch the Garroth, summon the Garroth, and then mill with the Lumina, mill with the Garroth, and potentially draw some cards in end phase. But this is fine. So yeah, forcing the Raikou to target something else other than the most powerful monster by attacking with it. Mills the Vayu, the Gauze. God, this is rough. And the MST. Yeah. Because now they're just on Vayu with Armed Wing for an Armor Master tribute for the Caius, summon the Dad. This could be a really brutal clapback. Hopefully Surge can mill something good. They cannot. Okay. This is just unreal. I've never seen... I've watched Surge play a number of times. They're one of the best Lightsworn players on ladder. And they are just not... Their deck is just not working with them today. Okay, draws into Mirror Force now. So... Yeah, what's the plan here? I think Surge reads it as well. FML trying to make Dad drop this turn is diabolical. Yeah. Oh, it's good to see them having fun, but this is just a horrid game for them. So it brings out the Armor Master now. Yeah, tributes for Caius, banishes. Yeah, Dark Armed. Wow. I don't even know what Surge can draw here apart from exactly JD, and it would be online. If they can't draw it, I don't think they're winning. Draws Charge. What can Charge do? Can't mill anything good. Picks up Arcus. Yeah, they can't target it, so this is interesting. They can't target it with Dad, so they're going to have to attack over it, but it is too weak to survive, so I guess they're just trying to bluff Honest and hoping it works. There's only one Honest in Grave, and there's only, under half the deck left. Yeah, they are just going to try it though. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Rough game for Lightsworn. Really rough game. It's good to see the players they're in good spirits about it though. Yeah, the next top deck would have been Pot of Avarice, which might have actually helped. But yeah, I guess we'll never know what they would have drawn. Not much to say about this one. Yeah, Vayu doing Vayu things. They eventually saw the Light Imprisoning Mirror as well. If the game wasn't over enough already. So it's interesting seeing they were even siding this. I think Light Imprisoning is one of the ones that kind of goes in and out of the side deck, just depending on how bad your matchup is into Lightsworn. But yeah, this was a rough time for the Lightsworn player. Vayu player just kind of had it all, and yeah, that kind of end combo of accidentally milling a Vayu off a Raikou, and then setting up a Armor Master into Tribute for Caius into 3 Darks Engraved for Dark Arms was just horrifying to watch as a Lightsworn fan myself. Good game though. I don't think Surge could have done anything differently. I think this is just one of the ones where Double Cigarette was always going to win it. Good match to watch though.